Hi everyone, my name is Wilson and welcome to ETF Spotlight. For today, we'll be sharing more on electric vehicles and we will also help you discover some ETF that might be useful in your investment journey. We are starting to see more electric vehicles around Singapore and more people are talking about it. So this is partly due to the spurt of growth in 2020 when Tesla's share price shot up and became the beacon for electric vehicles. But on top of that, more countries have played their part by introducing plans of working towards a greener country with sustainable energy. Electric vehicles have been around since 2012. The increased adoption of electric vehicles has been pretty astonishing, with double-digit growth in vehicle sales almost every year. But the technology that fuels the growth of electric vehicles, such as lithium-ion battery, has evolved with improvements in battery chemistry, energy density, and the size of battery packs available. While the electric vehicle is one of the main driving forces for people to notice that environmental change has to happen, many countries, including Singapore, has made plans for net zero emission and also initiated bans on internal combustion engines in the coming years. With the support of government policy, this will further fuel the growth as we adopt high usage of electric vehicles. For Singaporeans, the government implemented a downward revision on road tax for electric vehicles from 1st Jan 2021 and made it more attractive to own and use electric cars through incentives and rebates such as the EV Early Adoption Incentive. And 7 EV ready towns will waive charges at all HDB car parks by 2025. On top of that, Singapore targets to have 60,000 charging points nationwide by 2030, including 40,000 in the public car parks and 20,000 in the private premises. This means that you will see more people transiting towards adopting electric vehicles in the near future. With that said, how can investors ride on this trend that is poised for growth and heavily supported by the government of the different countries? Investors can look to invest in companies that manufacture electric vehicles or support the ecosystem such as battery technology or the semiconductor industry that enable the electric vehicles revolution. A 3-fund portfolio consisting of these 3 ETFs can help you to participate in this theme, or they can function as your satellite in your overall investment. In order to power electric vehicle, battery will be the main factor. The research on electric vehicle battery technologies for longer battery life and shorter charging time has improved significantly, and they might be the main reason for the success of electric vehicles as they will impact the profit margin of manufacturer. In this portfolio, investors will be exposed to companies that do business with materials required for the success of electric vehicle batteries. The semiconductor industry will be positively influenced by the growth of electric vehicles as they are the chip enablers and the demand for chips in each vehicle is much higher than gas-powered vehicles. Lastly, investors will be exposed to the sales of electric vehicles through ARKQ as they have the largest holding in Tesla, and Tesla has been the leading brand in terms of sales as compared to other brands. For investors that wish to take a step further to invest for a greener future, you can consider exploring companies that are exposed to clean energy business and include them into your portfolio as a satellite, or create a 4-fund portfolios to represent your conviction in them. By understanding how the world is working towards a greener future and seeing what is the action carried out by different countries, clients can consider the ETF that I mentioned earlier and use them as a portfolio or a satellite component in your investment. Investors should also take note of the associated risks while investing in specific sectors, so we hope this video has shed some light on how you can better prepare yourself and take action for your investment.